So we're at Numbers 29. Offering on the 7th month. On the first day of the 7th month, you shall have a holy solemn assembly. You shall do no laborious work. It will be for you a day blowing the trumpets, the sulfur ram's horn. You shall offer a burnt offering as a sweet and soothing aroma to the Lord, 1 bull, 1 ram, and a servant male lambs, 1 year old without blemish. Also their grain offering, fine flour mixed with oil, and 3 tenths of an ephah for the bull, 2 tenths for the ram, and 1/10 of the ephah each of the 7 lambs, and 1 male goat as a sin offering, to make atonement for you. To the burnt offering of the new moon, and its grain offering, and the continuing burnt offering, and its grain offering, and their drink offering. Then on the 10th day of the 7th month you shall have a holy solemn assembly for the day of atonement, and you shall humble yourself, and you shall not do any work. You shall present a burnt offering to the Lord as a sweet and soothing aroma, 1 bull, 1 ram, and 7 male lambs, 1 year old which are without blemish, 2 tenths for the ram, 1/10 of the ephah for each of the 7 lambs, 1 male goat as a sin offering, in addition to the sin offerings of atonement, and the continuing burnt offering, and its grain offering, and their drink offerings. Then on the 15th day of the 7th month you shall have a holy solemn assembly. You shall do no laborious work, and you shall observe a feast of booths to the Lord for 7 days. You shall present a burnt offering, an offering by fire as a sweet and soothing aroma to the Lord, 13 bulls, 2 rams, and 14 male lambs, 1 year old, which are without blemish, and their grain offering, fine flour mixed with oil, 3 tenths of an ephah for each of the 13 bulls, and 2 tenths for each of the 2 rams, and 1/10 of the ephah for each of the 14 lambs. Also 1 male goat as a sin offering, in addition to the continuing burnt offering, its grain offering, and its drink offering. Then on the 2nd day of the feast of booths, 12 bulls, 2 rams, 14 male lambs, 1 year old without blemish, with their grain offerings and their drink offerings for the bulls, the rams, and the lambs by their number according to their ordinances. Also 1 male goat as a sin offering, in addition to the continuing burnt offering, its grain offering, and their drink offering. So on the 3rd day of the feast of booths, 11 bulls, 2 rams, 14 male lambs, 1 year old without blemish, with their grain offering and drink offering for the bulls and the rams and the lambs by their number according to the ordinances. In addition to the continued burnt offering, its grain offering, and its drink offering. And then on the 4th day of the feast booths, 10 bulls, 2 rams, and 14 male lambs, 1 year old without blemish, their grain offering and their drink offering for the bulls, the rams, and the lambs by their number according its grain offering and its drink offering. Then on the 5th day of the feast of booths, 9 bulls, 2 rams, and 14 male lambs, 1 year old without blemish, and their grain offerings and drink offerings for the bulls and the rams and the lambs by their number according to their ordinances. And 1 male goat as a sin offering, in addition to the continued burnt offerings and its grain offerings. And its on the 8th day you shall have a solemn assembly to mark the end of the feast. You shall do no laborious work. You shall press a burnt offering and the offering by fire as a sweet and soothing aroma to the Lord, 1 bull, 1 ram, 1 7 male lambs, 1 year old. Their grain offering and drink offerings for the bull, the ram, and the lambs by their number according to their ordinances, and 1 male goat as a sin offering, in addition to the continued burnt offerings and its grain offering and its drink offering. You shall present these to the Lord at your appointed times, in addition to the offerings you have vowed in your free will offerings, as your burnt offerings, grain offerings, drink offerings, and as your peace offerings. So Moses, everything that the Lord had commanded him. Man makes a vow to the Lord or swears an oath to bind himself with a pledge of abstinence. He shall not break, violate, profane his word. He shall do according to all that he proceeds out of his mouth. Also, if a woman makes a vow to the Lord and binds herself by a pledge of abstinence while living in her father's house in her youth, and her father hears the vow and her pledge by which she has bound herself, and he offers no objection, and all her vows and every pledge by which she has bound herself shall stand. And in Moses, between a man and his wife, and between a father and his daughter, while she is a youth in her father's house. So I'm at 31. And I probably have to get off because I ordered some food from DoorDash, so I have to get off in case they call me. Then I'll be back on probably at 11:30 at night. It's 11:30. It's on 11 o'clock right here. It's going on 11 o'clock at night right here.